Others are
Suresh sir
also
also
joined,
joined,
no?
sir.
Ah,
Mujib sir yet to join, I think, sir.
okay, okay.
Yes, sir. I think, shall we wait, sir?
No need. We can because it's already 7:07.
Yeah, it's already, yes,
So
sir.
yeah,
Already
so
it's 10 minutes
we
late.
can yeah we can start
Okay,
now.
sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Fine.
Nahala, are you there, dear? Nahala?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, dear. You can start the program.
Okay, ma'am. Respect for food is a respect for life, for who we are and what we do, say Thomas Keller. A very good evening, one and all. Respected MD, CEO, principal, teachers, staffs, and my dear friends. This evening, we all know that we are gathered to create an awareness about food wastage. Well, I, Fatima Nehla, shall be the host for today. Praising God for His wonderful deeds to humanity is a must, and it is always fitting to thank God through prayer. Kindly raise for the prayer.
This is my prayer to thee, my Lord. Strike, strike at the root of failure in my heart. Give me the strength lightly to bear my joys and sorrows. Give me the strength never to disown the poor or bend my knees before its soul and mind, or bend my knees before its soul and mind. This is my prayer to thee, my Lord. Strike, strike at the root of failure in my heart, in my heart. In my heart, in my heart.
Welcoming the guest is another noble act. May I now invite our principal, Sri Ganesh Katiyad sir, to welcome the gathering.
Yes, thank you very much, Fatima Nahla. So good evening to everyone, and this is one of the very important episodes of Asthithva because, and this time we dedicate this episode to one of the very important issue what we are facing at present in the world, the awareness program on the food wastage. So dear students and other distinguished guests and parents gathered here, we know that according to the report by the World Food Organization, WFO, every fifth person in the world sleeps hungry. India is ranked 67 in the World Hunger Index. The country produces 251 million tons of grain every year, but every fourth Indian sleeps hungry. So that's a controversy. According to the report by the Indian Institute of Public Administration, 23 million tons of pulses, 120 million tons of fruits, and 21 million tons of vegetables in India deteriorate every year due to the malfunction in the delivery system. So, dear students, this is, as I told you in the beginning, this is one of the very major issue, especially like our country, the most populated nation in the world. And we are also facing this as a very, very a big issue. So India is a country which may Many people do not have enough to eat. We know that. Around the world, 5 million children die each year because of hunger and lack of enough food. In a world of plenty, a huge number go hungry. This is not because there is less food produced in the world, but because those who have food have a lot of it, and those who do not have nothing. Stop wasting food so that there is enough for everyone, and our government can make it possible for all children to eat. So, dear students, we have to think very, very seriously how to eradicate such problems. So that's why here I would like to give you a small some of the remedies how to prevent the wastage of food. Number one is shop smartly. Buy only what you need and plan how long it for. Make a list when you are going for shopping. Some foods last longer, like rice, pulses, etc., and some only a shorter time, like fruits, vegetables, milk, bread, etc. When eating, also, we have to think, do not serve extra, serve small portions, and we should eat that. This way, we can finish what others serve for us. Although sometimes eating leftover is not good, some food can be reserved if they are good to eat. And if you want to prevent the food wastage, then periodically clean the fridge, refrigerator. In this way, you will be able to keep your refrigerator clean and hygiene at the same time, while you will be able to protect yourself from diseases caused by eating old and stale foods. Sometimes, if you are going out of town, you may want to donate the food or give the food away, as well as making pickles and jams are good way to keep food for a longer time and yummy to eat. Another important thing that is make composite at home if food is being wasted in your house too. Do not throw it in a garbage. Store in the large plastic container and keep it in an open area. After a few months, it will turn into the compost which can be used in our garden. And this will help you avoid spreading household waste, as well as another important measure that is somehow the people neglect to look at the date of manufacture and expiry of the articles what we purchased. These foods become useless after their expiry dates. In such situation, always try whenever you buy canned food, first check its manufacture as well as expiration date. So, my dear students, I've given these are the some of the remedies for wastage of food, and this is, as I told you, this is one of the very important episodes what we telecasted because the food wastage that is a very complex issue among us. So in this, our students have already come up with some of the important plans and some of the important messages to us. So I would like to request all our children, and you have to take this message as very seriously and act accordingly. So on behalf of the Greenwoods management, I would like to welcome all the distinguished guests gathered here. I would like to welcome all the parents, those who gathered here, and I would like to welcome all the students, those who gathered here, and I would like to wish all the students, those who are coming up with the different programs today. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad to invite our CEO, Mr. Salim Ponnambuth, sir, for the presidential address.
Hello, respected the principal, the staff, my dear students, and the parents. A very good evening to all of you. The principal, sir, has very much narrated here the importance of avoiding the wastage of the food. Pooja, you can hear me?
Yes, sir. Very much. Very much. Clear, sir.
Yes, sir, can hear you.
My dear students, let me remind you one fact. All the functions which we are conducting through this platform, this is a message for each and every one of you. It has to be carried forward by you throughout the life. Today's episode, as the principal said, is a very important episode. This is dedicated to how to avoid the wastage of the food. This wastage of the food, we have to start from home. As we say, charity should start from home. We have to do from our home. Each and every individual living in this planet has a responsibility to do maximum to avoid the wastage of the food. Dear students, you just imagine how much we are wasting the food in our daily life. 1/5 of the world, they are living with the starvation. African countries, many of the people are living without food. They can't meet their both ends. They are sleeping empty stomach. Whereas we, Alhamdulillah, thank God, because of the blessing from God, we are having enough food. Not only 3 times or 4 times. Whenever we want to buy it, wherever we want to buy. If you want to go to a restaurant, we can have it. Because we are immensely sufficient sound to eat whatever we want. But in parallel, there are a lot of sizable population in this world who are passing through the day and nights empty-handed. Sleepless days and nights. So it has to be borne in mind that the value of the food. When you go to a restaurant, when you place an order for the food, please only place order for the food which you can manage to eat. Otherwise, the waste will be going into the dustbin. And I have seen the people going to the dustbin and eating the food from there. It could happen to us also. But thank God, alhamdulillah, it was not happened to us. We are really blessed. But there are a lot of people who are suffering because of the shortage of the food. When you place the order, you have to be careful. In the house, please tell your mom and dad, don't cook extra food here. Today itself, this message has to be given to your dad and mom, to among the friends, that food wastage, one day or today or tomorrow, we will have to answer that, because this is a crime to the society. നിങ്ങൾ ഭക്ഷണം വേസ്റ്റ് ആക്കുന്നത് ഒരിക്കലും മക്കളെ നിങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യരുത്. നിങ്ങളെ വീട്ടിൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഉപ്പാടും ഉമ്മാടും അച്ഛനോടും അമ്മോടും പറയേണ്ട ഒരു കാര്യം, നിങ്ങൾ ഹോട്ടലിൽ ചെന്നൊരു ഭക്ഷണം ഓർഡർ ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾ കൂടുതൽ ഭക്ഷണം ഓർഡർ ചെയ്യും. ആവശ്യമുള്ളത് ഭക്ഷണം കഴിക്കാവുന്ന. I have seen the people going to the marriage function, the people going to many functions, that lavishly they are taking the food buffet, food and putting on the table after, and half of them is going to the waste. Haramana, that is haram. God will never forgive you. That's തെറ്റാണ്. അള്ളാഹുവിനോട് നമ്മൾ മറുപടി പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് we will have to answer to the God. അതുകൊണ്ട് നിങ്ങൾ ഒരിക്കലും നിങ്ങൾ ഫുഡ് വേസ്റ്റ് ആക്കരുത്. ഈ വേസ്റ്റ് ആക്കരുത് എന്ന് സലീം സാർ നിങ്ങളോട് പറയുമ്പോൾ it is a message for you, and that has to be shared with your friends. എവിടെ ചെന്നിട്ട് എൻ്റെ ഒരു ഹാബിറ്റ് എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ, if somebody is wasting the water, ഏത് കുട്ടിയാണെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ പറയും, don't put the tape on and waste the water. It's a very valuable thing. ഞാൻ അപ്പൊ പറയും. അതേപോലെ you also have to take the responsibility. ഉപ്പാടും ഉമ്മാടും പറയുന്നതിന് യാതൊരു കണക്കില്ല. I have seen ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മുടെ ടൈം കാസർഗോഡത്തെ ടൈം എന്താണ് വൈസ്രോയ് റെസ്റ്റോറൻറ്റിലായാലും അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പല പേരുകെട്ട റെസ്റ്റോറൻറ്റിൽ ഞാൻ ചെന്ന് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഫുഡ് അങ്ങനെ എടുത്തിട്ട് ഭക്ഷണം കഴിച്ചതിന് ശേഷം when they are leaving from the table, half of the food they have ordered, they are lying there. What they will do, they will put in the waste box. അതൊരു പക്ഷെ ഒരു 10-20 ആൾക്കാർക്ക് ജീവിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ഫുഡാണത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് വേസ്റ്റിംഗ് ഓഫ് ദ ഫുഡ് ഈസ് എ ക്രൈം. സോ ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ വാട്ട് ആർ ദ മെസ്സേജ് യു ആർ ഗോയിങ് ടു ഗെറ്റ് ഇറ്റ്. യു സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ഫ്രം നൗ ടുഡേ. As I told you, charity has to start from home. This practice has to be started from your house. നിങ്ങളുടെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സിനോടും പറയാം. ഹോട്ടലിൽ ചെന്ന് ഭക്ഷണം കഴിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഉമ്മ കൂടുതൽ നിങ്ങൾ ഭക്ഷണം പറയുന്നത് നമുക്ക് ആവശ്യത്തിന് ഈ ഒരു വയറിന് എത്ര ഫുഡാണ് വേണ്ടത്, ഹൗ മച്ച് ഫുഡ് യു വാണ്ട് ഫോർ ദിസ് വൺ, ലിമിറ്റഡ്. അപ്പൊ കൊന്നിട്ട് നമ്മൾ വേസ്റ്റ് ആക്കി കളയുന്ന. I have seen people going through the waste bin and trying to see if there is any food which is eatable. They are eating the food. അപ്പൊ ഇതെല്ലാം നമുക്ക് പടച്ചോൻ അനുഗ്രഹിക്കപ്പെട്ടതാണ്. Whenever you want, whatever you want. ഒരു എക്സാമ്പിൾ, let me tell you one example. I don't want to prolong my talk. പറയാം. it was about ഒരു 15 years before, I think. ഞാൻ പിന്നെ എറണാകുളത്ത് ഡ്രൈവ് ചെയ്ത് വരുന്ന സമയത്ത് എൻ്റെ ഉമ്മ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. എൻ്റെ ഉമ്മ അസുഖം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്ന. അപ്പൊ ഉമ്മാനെ അവിടെ ഒരു ഹോസ്പിറ്റലിൽ ഞാൻ കയറ്റിയിട്ട് ഞാൻ എന്ത് ചെയ്ത് അതിനെ അഡ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം ഞാൻ താഴെ വന്ന് ഞാൻ ഇരിക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് താഴെ ഞാൻ വന്നങ്ങനെ നിൽക്കുമ്പോൾ ഇറ്റ് വാസ് അബൌട്ട് 3 o'clock. You know the intensity of that sunlight at that 3 o'clock is very hot. അപ്പൊ ആ സമയത്ത് എവിടെയോ ഒരു മറ്റുള്ള സ്റ്റേറ്റിൽ നിന്ന് വന്നിട്ട് ഈ പാവങ്ങളുണ്ടല്ലോ, കുട്ടികളായിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ വരുമല്ലോ, നമ്മുടെ ഈ തമിഴ്നാട്ടിൽ നിന്നും ആന്ധ്രയിൽ നിന്നൊക്കെ വന്നിട്ട് കേരളത്തിൽ വന്ന് അവിടെ ഇവിടെയൊക്കെ ജീവിക്കുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ. അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു സ്ത്രീ ഉണ്ട്, 3 കുട്ടികളുണ്ട്. ഈ പെണ്ണ് താഴെ ഇരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ചെറിയ കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങള് ഒന്ന് പ്രസവിച്ചിട്ട് അല്ല ഒരു വയസ്സുണ്ടാവും, ചിലതൊരു 3 വയസ്സ്, ചില ഒരു 3 കുട്ടികൾ. ഈ ചെറിയ കുട്ടി is crying like anything means അതിന്റെ വയർ എംപ്റ്റിയാണ്, ചൂടെടുത്തിട്ടും അതിന് വിശന്നിട്ടും വയ്യാണ്ട് കരയുന്നുണ്ട്. ഈ തള്ള she is helpless, she doesn't have anything, she doesn't even a penny to support her. എങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ ഈ 3 കുട്ടികൾ, ഈ കുട്ടിയുടെ മടി 2 എണ്ണം കിടന്നുറങ്ങുന്നത്, നല്ല വെയിലും ഉണ്ട് അവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്നത്. ഞാനിത് കണ്ടപ്പോൾ I felt pity on it. I thought that maybe something, because I think that children want milk or something. ഞാൻ അങ്ങനെ എന്ത് ചെയ്തു, എന്റെ പോക്കറ്റിൽ എന്തോ എടുത്തിട്ട് ഞാൻ അന്ന് കൊടുത്തു. Just I took from my pocket and just paid to them. You won't believe it, by God. ആ സ്ത്രീ എന്നെ നോക്കിയിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു നിൽപ്പാണ്. There maybe I must have appeared as a God in front of her. ഒരു ദൈവത്തിന്റെ സ്ഥാനത്തായിരിക്കാം. എന്നിട്ട് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു, നോർത്ത് ഇന്ത്യ തോന്നുന്നു, ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു തോടെ ദൂത് ദേ ദോസ്കോ, you get some milk and give. ഭക്ഷണത്തിന്റെ വിലയാണ് മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നത്. ഇപ്പോഴും ഞാൻ ആലോചിക്കുമ്പോൾ റിയലി എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര വിഷമം തോന്നുന്നു. കാരണം ഒരു സ്ത്രീ അതിന്റെ സ്വന്തം കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങൾക്ക് ഭക്ഷണം കൊടുക്കാതിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു അവസ്ഥ, അതിങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കുക. There is nothing in her hand. Even breast feeding പോലും ആരോഗ്യമില്ല. She is not healthy to give a breast feeding, or very weak. അങ്ങനെ അത് നോക്കാം. അതാ ഞാൻ കൊടുത്തപ്പോ ഇങ്ങനെ ഇരുന്നപ്പോ ഞാൻ ആലോചിച്ചു, the value of the food, the value of the money. ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത്, മക്കളെ, my dear students, my dearest students, you take it an oath that we will never waste the food. It has to be a message to everybody. You share the information with your friends, your relatives, start from your home. ചെന്നപാടും ഉമ്മ ആവശ്യത്തിനുള്ള ഭക്ഷണം ഉണ്ടാക്കിയാൽ മതി, വേസ്റ്റ് ആക്കി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നാളെ നമ്മൾ പടച്ചവനോട് നമ്മൾ സമാനം പറയേണ്ടി വരും. ഒരു ഭാഗത്ത് വിഷമത്തിയ ആൾക്കാർ ഇതിനു വേണ്ടി നട്ടോടി ഒരു നേരത്തിൽ സമയം ഭക്ഷണം കിട്ടാൻ, ഒരു നേരം കിട്ടിയാൽ മതി ചിലവർക്കൊക്കെ. 1 day meal, that is enough for somebody. But we are having plenty of food. നമുക്ക് വന്നിട്ട് ലൈഫ് സ്കിൽ ഡിസീസ് വന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്, BP, ഷുഗർ, ഇതെല്ലാം നമുക്ക് because of the overheating. Why should we? So whenever you take the food, bear it in mind. There are a sizable population in this world who are starving, who are deprived of the food for their children also. സ്വന്തം മക്കൾ ഭക്ഷണമില്ലാതെ കരയുമ്പോൾ you just imagine the feeling of a parent. അത് മാത്രം നിങ്ങൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കിയത്. എന്റെ മക്കൾക്ക് ഭക്ഷണമില്ലാതെ കരയുന്ന സമയത്ത് എന്റെ ഫീലിംഗ്, അത് you can imagine. അതുകൊണ്ട് take it a message. It is not only that. What are the principles I told you about this one? That's a data. Keep it in mind. Share it. Appo in the episode, what are the episode we are conducting here? That has to be a message to you. And carry forward that message and share it. ഒരാൾക്കൊരു എനിക്കൊരു മെസ്സേജ് കിട്ടി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാനിപ്പോ എൻ്റെ ഒരു അനുഭവം ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളോട് ഷെയർ ചെയ്തു. എൻ്റെ ഒരു പെണ്ണിനെ സ്ത്രീകൾ അത് ഞാൻ ഷെയർ ചെയ്തില്ലെങ്കിലോ nobody is going to ask me. But when I shared it, that really struck your heart. നിങ്ങൾ ശരിക്കും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഫീൽ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടാവണം അയച്ചു. അതുകൊണ്ട് take it as a message and make a pledge that from now onwards we will do maximum to avoid the wastage of food. And also that one, we will start from a home, and that is the thing. Really, I wanted to congratulate the principal, sir, Suraj sir, and all our faculty, especially our Asthithva team, who is organizing such very informative, heart-touching functions. And really, I would like to salute them and all the students who are going to present their function. Thank you, Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I call upon our HM, Sri Suraj Balakrishnan, sir, section head of HS and SHS, to give his message. So please.
Yes. The most respected MD Abdul Aziz Zakaria sir, Chairman Abdul Latif sir, CEO of Greenwoods Public School Salim Paramad sir, Principal Sri Ganesh Kattayat sir, HM of LP section Priya madam, KG coordinator Suja madam, PT executive members, Asthithva team members, IT supporters, teachers, parents, and dear students, and all the well-wishers, those who have joined in this online program of today's Asthithva episode number 21 for this food awareness program, which we are conducting through the online platform. So at the beginning itself, Principal Sir has given a clear picture about the how to manage the food, that how to avoid the food wastage. Even Salim Sir also given the detailed one, that is how much we have to give importance about the food wastage. So actually in our life, we should have a plan in everything. We should have a plan. So when we are purchasing something, that is, the planning is the most important. How much you need, that only you want to purchase it from the shop. How much you want. Surplus things, I mean unnecessary things, no need to want. What you need, that much only. As per the need only, you have to buy it. That is first thing. Then as per the requirement only, you have to cook it. And how much you need, that much only you have to eat. So because a stomach is yours, so you have to think. That is first thing. Then as we were taking the total population around 1/5, that is some of the countries where still the starvation is there, a huge population suffering from this type of, food scarcity is there. So if we are contributing, like avoiding the food wastage, at least we can contribute so that that food will be saved and will be given to the those who are suffering from these type of scarcities. So students, you have to keep it in mind that food wastage is actually, we have to control it. We have to conserve the food, because we are saying it is, we have to respect the food. Respect of food is a respect of life. So when you are respecting the food, you are respecting the life that is for who you are, we are, and what we do. So do not waste the food. So if you are wasting the food, it is like a most precious things which you are wasting in your life. So when you are getting the education from the school, in that one, these type of activities, why we are conducting through the online platform, that is to give the awareness. Hope the students, those who are present here, at present is online, the parents are, you know that last year and before that, we have given many awareness programs through our physical classes. Swachh Bharat campaign was there, if you are remembering that. Swachh Bharat campaign, it's an awareness program. Oaths we have taken in on that day. Then regarding this one, our Corona when it is coming, that is around in the month of February, this 2020. That time we have shown the video awareness program for that. So Greenwoods Public School, in all angles, that is when the students are physically present in the school, or whether they are at home in this pandemic situation, through online platform, also we are giving the awareness programs, so that in future when they are going to some other institutions like post higher studies and all, or when they are going to some other their relatives house, so when they are watching this type of act, that is food wastage, please avoid. And you can spread, like Salim sir told, you have to spread it, that is, don't waste the food. Instead of that, you have to save the food, that is, instead of give away food, instead of throwing it away in the garbage bags. So you have to give the foods to the person, those who are actually having these food shortages. So to them, because today's wastage is a tomorrow's shortage. So if you are wasting today, it will be a shortage in future. So save the food and save the country and save the people. So thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite SM of LP section, Priya ma'am, to address the gathering.
Thank you, Nehla. Am I audible, sir? Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
very
ma'am.
much
Yes,
audible.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Very much
Thank you,
audible.
sir. Thank you
Very
so
much.
much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Respected dignitaries on and off the line, and all my dear colleagues, parents, and lovely kids, a warm good evening to all. This is our 21st episode of Asthithva. And among these 20, we have given one or the other messages to every children along with the entertainment. But this episode, this 21st episode, which is an awareness program for you, just to keep in your mind what you have to do in your day-to-day life. Today, before me, three persons have already told you, our principal sir, CEO sir, and HM sir, about the importance of how important the food is and how we have to be aware not to waste even a grain of food. So, at this occasion, even I take my opportunity to tell you an importance of food as not to waste anything, especially when we are wasting, as Sir has told, when we go to hotel or any functions. Naturally, when we see the surplus of food or different varieties of food in front of us, we are tempted to eat all. So inside now the all buffet system is there. Actually, buffet system is inculcated in the ceremony to avoid the wastage of food. But what we do, we just when we see this surplus food, we just start grabbing every items and put in the plate, and then we eat it. Then after some time we feel that our stomach is full, we just waste it. It is not like that. We have to serve one by one, little by little. What you want, you take it. So many times, 2 or 3 times, you go serve yourself. How much you need, you can have it. So this is what is the message. So I request all my dear children that you are be happy that today you can have your food 3 times in a day, but remember, always remember that around us there are people who cannot eat it one time food even. So, my dear children, please take all the words what you have heard today and implement in your life and share it with others. And I congratulate or I thank this Asthithva team for giving an opportunity to spread the messages in this way to our children, though they are not physically present. And thank you for giving me this opportunity also. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Did you know that about 40% of food produced in India is wasted? Despite of adequate food production, the UN has reported that about 190 million of Indians remains undernourished. So don't waste food. Someone is dying for food and you're throwing it away. Now it is time for watching the performance given by bunch of talented students. Let's sit back and enjoy.
According to our ancient statistics, every 5 seconds a child dies as a result of hunger. Don't waste food before you complain about the taste. Think of someone who has nothing to eat at all. We have no idea how the harvesting is done. The farmers commit suicide when the harvesting is not proper. There are thousands sleeping on the road with an empty stomach. We get the food very easily, so we waste it without realizing for a minute. Let us all make it a habit of giving the leftovers to hunger every night before we fall asleep.
Good morning to all. Today I am going to talk about how to stop food wastage. Today I will tell you what are the ways you can stop food wastage in your home. First one, shop smartly. Buy only what you need and plan how long it is for. Make a list. Some food lasts longer like rice, pulses, and some only a short time like fruits and vegetables, milk and bread. Second one, when eating, don't serve extra. Serve small portions. This way you can finish what you serve. Third one, although sometimes eating leftovers is not good, some food can be reserved if they are good to eat. Fourth one, check your fridge and cupboards for food stored. Use the foods with an expiry date coming before the date so you don't have to throw it away. Fifth one, sometimes if you are going out of town, you may want to donate the food or give the food away. Sixth one, making pickles, jam are good way to keep food for a longer time, yummy to eat. Thank you all for listening. Hope you all enjoy.
Hi everyone, my name is Mohammed Safan from 6th A. Respected principal, judges, teachers, parents and all my dear friends. Let's talk about the rubbish. Yes, you heard right. It's not a rubbish, it's a key of survival of human today. The person can change a future by doing a one simple step do not waste the food. Every year hundreds of people and children die because of starvation, and most part of the world people struggle a lot of day to get small amount of food to eat for survival. In India, Africa and Nigeria, their children are dying just because of they are hungry. They don't have anything to eat and they don't have anything to drink, but they often have land. In the rich countries, people may have lots of food, of water to survive. Every common human waste 25% of food which they only daily basis. I will give one example. When we go to any party, any function, we saw over there people waste their food and huge amount, a lot of good things that just wasted enough money of usage of those don't have food to eat, don't have water to drink. They know the poor value of the food and water and other land. Just think about the farmers.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Nafisa Tafna Sadiq from class 5Z. Now, today I am going to discuss about the topic How to stop wastage of food. When you waste food, think if you are really good. The advice might be seem old, but it worth as precious as gold. Here today I am going to discuss about the topic how to stop wastage of food. We ignorantly toss food into the bin, but devote time and think that you are doing a sin. Millions die due to the lack of food. Every year, a third of food is wasted. Food wastage is a considered problem because loss of food creates food scarcity. Most wasted in the world are bread, milk, potatoes, fresh vegetables, and meat, etc. Let us see some ways to stop wastage of food in your home. 1. Shop smartly. Buy only that you need. 2. While eating, serve small portion that you need. 3. Store properly. Some food gets spoiled if they exposed with air too long. 4. Check your fridge and cupboards. Use the food with expiry date before the date. 5. Sometimes you may go out of your town. You may want to donate food or give food away. I conclude my speech by saying that stop wasting food so there is enough food for everyone and your government can make it possible for all children. Thank you.
Teachers and all my dear friends, a very warm good morning to one and all. First of all, I would like to thank my God and my parents who gave everything I want and I respect it. There are many people around us who don't have enough food to eat. People die because of poverty. So friends, I'm going to speak a few words about how to stop the wastage of food. This can happen at any time while farming, processing, selling or while eating the food. While eating, don't serve extra. Serve only as much you can eat. Store food properly. Buy only which you want. What you have to do is try out some food preservation methods. Understand the dates on the food. Respect food. Sharing is caring, so share your leftovers instead of throwing it. I feel very sorry and sad because even I had wasted a lot of food. But today, I take a pledge that I will try not waste food at all. Respect food is respect for life, for who we are and what we do. That's all, my dear friends. Thank you. Have a great day.
Look on Global Hunger Index score, and 30% is in 1990 it is in India, and 1996 it's 21%, and 2001 it's 22%, and 2011 it's 21%. So in China, Brazil and Russia. So next is China, next is Brazil, and then is Russia. So it changes over year and year. Next is child malnutrition. It's stunting. So child stunting, low height for age in best rural districts. It's 31, and best focused districts it's 41, 100 focused districts it's 51, and in Gaya it's a district in Bihar, and it is 58, and Chatra it is 50, and Dhanbad it's 51. So next look on underweight, low weight for age. So in best rural district it's 21, and best focused district is 31, and 100 focused districts it's 41, and in Gaya it's 45, and in Chhatra it's 40, and Dhanbad it's 46. Next look on the wasting, low height for age, and in best rural districts it's 12, and best focused district is 11, and 100 focused district is 10, and in Gaya it's 11, and in Chatra it's 18, and in Dhanbad it's 19. So we can conclude here that India has low public health spending and high malnutrition rates. Thank you for watching my video.
It's wasting one of the most precious things. Give away food instead of throwing it away in the garbage. Today's wastage is tomorrow's shortage. Know your measurements for using food items. There are many starving children in the world. We have no clue the harvesting is done. Don't waste the food. For the sake of these children, they are upcoming stars of the world. Think every time when you waste food, there is a hard work of a farmer. Thank your God for the food that He would. Asthithva from Greenwoods Public School.
Food you waste is another person's meal. According to a recent statistics, every 5 seconds, a child dies as a result of hunger. Don't waste food. Before you complain about the taste of your food, think of someone who has nothing to eat at all.
Very heartbreaking.
We have no clue how the harvesting is done. The farmers commit suicide when the harvesting is not proper. There are thousands sleeping on the roads with an empty stomach. We get the food very easily, so we waste it without realizing for a minute. Let us all make it a habit of giving the leftovers to the hunger every night before we fall asleep.
Thank you, students, for the performance on nutritional value of food in our daily life. Video representation on scarcity of food in India and speech on theme Let's Talk About How to Stop Food Wastage. Thank you, Maria friends. That was really informative. A big round of applause, please. A child dies every 5 seconds as a result of hunger. Think before you waste food. Hope you will put into practice the lessons from this event. Now I would like to call my friend Aisha Zayan of +1 Science for the vote of thanks.
Gratitude makes sense of a cause, brings peace for today and creates a vision for tomorrow. Now it's time to say a big thanks to all the great hearts. Good evening, one and all. I, Aisha Zayan, the student of +1, consider the occasion as an honor and privilege to extend the word of thanks. Firstly, I would like to thank our Lord for countless blessings and making the event a magnificent one. I thank our respected MD, Sri Abdul Aziz Akkara, for his perfect support and guidance extended to all of us. We also thank our CEO Sri Salim Panambat sir for his solid support and timely monitoring in every aspect as we grow. It is your appreciation and work that enthuse us in all the efforts. I give my sincere thanks to our principal, Sri Ganesh Katayat sir, for awakening the passion and desire to support us as a leader to reach this goal of success. Your constant encouragement has helped us in the best way. Thank you, sir. I also express my heartfelt thanks to HM of HS and HSS Surat Balakrishnan and HM of LP section Priya ma'am for their valuable guidance and our PRM Sri Muji Mangar for his valuable contribution. Ladies and gentlemen, an event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling weeks ago with planning. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of motivated and dedicated teachers in the completion of tasks. Thank you, dear teachers. I especially thank our technical team for the support. I immensely thankful to the mistress of ceremony, Fatimat Nahla, for her effort towards anchoring of the day with her style and own ideas. I mention my deepest sense of appreciation. Next, I thank our dear parents who have supported us in vibrant colors to reach our boundaries beyond the sky. Dear parents, it is your dream that makes us all walk the miles of difficult steps in a positive manner to reach our destination and be covering all the hardships. Thank you, dear parents. Last but not least, I thank you all the students for showing their interest in the program. I once again thanks to everyone for making this program successful. Thank you, one and all.
Welcome, my dear. Thank you so much.
Very well done, very well done, very well done. Excellent. Very short and sweet.
Thank you, Aisha.
Really, it really conveyed a message. Thank you.
Thank you, Aisha. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, we need to say goodbye. No matter if you wanna. Yes, it is time to end this awesome day and say goodbye.
Goodbye.